guys, what is up and welcome back to another Sorare video, another weekend where we've been saved by the streaks yet again, and we're going to talk right through it. Before we get into the video, if you guys are brand new to Sorare and haven't signed up already, if like me you enjoy fantasy football but you really want to actually have a chance at winning real life cash, real money from picking your best five, then use my link down below and you can get yourself up to £150 of market credits. You don't have to use all of the market credits. I've had quite a few people who reach out to me who have used the credits and got started on their own Sorare journey. So if you guys have any questions at all, feel free to hit me up on any of my social media and I'll be happy to help them. Let's get into it. So we have about 5 minutes until we get into rewards, and I wanted to quickly go through my lineups. And as you can tell from the title, I wanted to talk about streaks and I wanted to talk about leaderboard rewards as I go through this. I mean, one of the main reasons I'm actually making a return at the moment is just through streaks. Obviously, a big thing that Sorare did was they moved a lot of the cash into streaks and took it out of the leaderboard rewards. And, you know, they're very top heavy. If you don't finish in like the top 10, you're not exactly going to be getting a really nice cash reward. But the first example is the Premier League team. This team last season probably would have hit me about $5, like $5 just for finishing top 200. I can't remember the exact placings, but this week we managed to hit the second streak for $10, so we can't complain. We picked up the 2000 Essence and 500 XP. Obviously, we're only running one Premier League team, so we're pretty happy with that. We then get into League One. There was a really nice competition. There was a connection little side tab. If you hit 380 points and the person you connect with hits 380 points, one of you gets $50 if you're the new person, being me, as I haven't played League One before, and the other person gets $10. So I connected with Nepenthes. If we go over here, we can probably have a look at this. If we go to the Connect tab, and there you can see, you can't actually look at it, but I managed to hit $50 and Nepenthes got $10, so that was a pretty nice one. A really, really high score, 446 points. Once again, I mean, this was, I think, my only cash of the weekend, picking up $5 in Division 3 for a score of 446 points. We also picked up 1,000 limited essence, which is going to be the first League 1 essence I picked up all season. But this team really could have been something if I picked up a better defender. I mean, even an extra 12 points from Malangsar would have put me into the top 20. So it would have been another $5, but I really messed up the defender choice here. I don't know too much about League One. I obviously know Vitinha is an absolute baller. Kvaratskhelia is really good. Greenwood bangs in goals, and really is probably one of the best performing keepers. So I knew those, but the defenders wise, I mean, Hakimi's out, Mendes is out. So I really did not know who to go in this position. And Creswell and Sarr looked like they had good scores. But this weekend, neither of them managed to hit big. We then go into La Liga, which after the videos I made early season, I thought I was going to be raking in the cash week after week. Oh, how I was so wrong. We didn't even manage to hit the second streak, which is just embarrassing with the fixtures. And honestly, it's just my lineup selection in general. I mean, first of all, this team wouldn't have hit the 380 I needed, but Unai Simon should have been here against 20th. Why I chose Oblak is beyond me. Frankie de Jong picking up a red card. I mean, as if it wasn't Pedri last weekend picking up a red card last minute, this weekend it was Frankie de Jong. He de Jonged me. That doesn't make sense. Huijsen got subbed at half time. Mbappe decided not to score, and Yamal carried on his consistency, picking up another decisive, but only 360 points here. Thankfully, we stayed in Division 1. In the second Division 1 team, Santiago Moreno, really great, has played pretty much every game this season. He easily would have picked up 50 points here. I wouldn't have even needed 50 with the 12% extra bonus. Probably looking at about 45, 46 points. And I would have hit that second streak. So this is just such a frustrating one. Alvarez had a great game without scoring. Arda Güler, a great game as well. Bellingham, not great as captain. But once again, we stayed in Division 1, picked up a little bit of essence. And then in our third Division 1 team, this team was my funnest team of the weekend. And I actually got so close to hitting it. And I would have had a chance if Barcelona, didn't decide to concede loads of goals. But Szczesny is absolutely shocking. And I cannot wait for Garcia to return. We had Llorente picking up 78 to start. Then we had Vinny Jr. and Camavinga, both picking up good AA, but decisives were nowhere to be seen. And then Balde had a decent game, considering they conceded 2 goals, and Chesney with an absolute stinker. But the reason this team was so fun is because I had 17% bonus, 21% bonus. This team managed to fit both the caps, giving us an extra 6% across the players. So if this came off, this would have been such a fun lineup, and it's definitely something I'm going to try and experiment with more going forwards. And then this team here picking up 318 points. I mean, it's just so many good players that I just move around slightly. I'm picking up 380 easily. So I'm going to have to put this one down to me. And then we go into Bundesliga. So the other main one. Well, it looks like it's 7 o'clock, and annoyingly, Sorare have stopped me looking at my lineups, and we're just going to go straight into rewards. All I had to look at was the Bundesliga streak, which I hit. If we go over here, we can actually look at the streaks over here. So we hit the Premier League second streak for $10, League One first streak for $5, Bundesliga first streak for $5, and the Eredivisie first streak for $5. And La Liga, we managed to get ourselves kicked out. But we did manage to pick up a really, really nice amount of essence this week. So with the crafts that we've had saved from the previous competitions, we should be able to, fingers crossed, craft something good. I only want 1 tier or star room. I haven't even had one yet in the last 2 game weeks, I don't think. I may be making that up, but I just haven't had a star room in an absolute age. We picked up quite a lot of essence, quite a lot of streaks. The new common streaks are really, really fun. I'm really enjoying those. I know a lot of people don't really enjoy them because you can't really get money from them. You get market credits. But for me, they're just a bit of fun on the side. Then we go into rewards. I mean, for the $5, why not? We're going to take that as 1,000 essence. What? Yeah, let's go for it. It's only $5. The rest of the essence, we are not going to take. Oh, wow, that's actually tempting. I can get a rare craft here with Premier League and Bundesliga essence. Every week I look at this and then I talk myself out of it. We're not going to do it. As much as I want to, we are going to take a limited essence. Let's see how much essence that does give us. So we're going to sacrifice our $5 cash reward. We've got an unknown error, 9,330 essence with our 4% bonus, 5,500 XP, 5,000 common XP, which is really nice as well. So all in all, not the worst week, not the best. Hopefully when we come back from the international break, we can start hitting those cash rewards again. So guys, we are back. Yesterday, I wasn't able to open any of my rewards. It bugged out at the menu. So we are back and we have 10,166 essence to open. It's pretty much made up of Bundesliga, League One, Premier League. There's some All-Star that should be removed after the first one, La Liga, and then the remainder is from the Arena. So that's neutral, which is quite nice, especially given I have all like champion kind of league essence. We have 42 reveal nationalities, so there's 4 there in limited, and then we technically have 5 in for the reveal the league. And we also have 1 best keep best 5 because you only need 5 for that. So if we get a star, we have a good chance of narrowing it down. We're going to get straight into it. And what are we going to start off with? We're going to start off with a standard. So we are going to, as always, start off with number 7. And it is Sean Longstaff. That actually might be a pretty good one. I'm pretty sure he plays for Leeds. And he does. That's a pretty nice one. Oh, there was a Flecken in there. That's annoying. We missed out on a Flecken. But we do not mind a Sean Longstaff. As always, guys, you guys know I like to give away a couple of cards from the crafting that, you know, don't have the highest value but are usable for you guys. And this looks like one that you guys may be able to use. So we may be giving them away at the end of the video if you guys stay tuned. We're going to claim Sean Longstaff. And then we're going to see what our essence is saying. So we have 50 All-Star essence left, which is really annoying and I don't understand. Oh, it's going to be from the weekend challenges. So that should, can't even speak, that should still go in the next one because the rewards were claimed on Tuesday. Standard again, we're going to go for number 10 and we get Timothy Castagne. That's another decent card. Another Premier League card as well. Doesn't look like he's been playing the last couple of games. A really, really nice card to have for the for Belgium, especially with these fixtures. So I will be using him in the weekend fixtures probably, because I think I need another defender. So I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, we're 2 for 2 on the standard, and I cannot complain at all. We've picked up what I think was the best one there again. Essence again, right? So we've got rid of the All-Star now. We have Premier League, League One, Bundesliga, and somehow we've managed to use all our La Liga, but I don't think I had much to start with. So, 8,000 left. Can we get into a tier 2 room, a star, or even a guaranteed star? I still haven't got into one of those. A standard again. We're going to go number 3. We're just going to switch up every time. Mama Balde. Don't know much about Brest, or the team Brest. Oh my god, these standard crafts. I've just missed a Rodrigo. That is a frustrating one. Mama Balde plays a couple of games, came on as a sub. Looks like he came back from injury and then has been playing. Before that, wasn't too bad. So had some pretty decent results. We'll chuck him in the giveaway. We won't get rid of him. We'll chuck him in the giveaway and I'll give him back to one of you guys who may be able to use him, especially with another go at the League One tournament. So we still have all our League One, Bundesliga, Premier League. So that used all Premier League that time, which makes no sense at all because they weren't all Premier League cards. Into craft number 4, standard again. Not looking great so far. We're going to go number 7 this time. And we get Dazan. I'm not even going to try and pronounce the second part of that name. Doesn't look like there was any... Oh, there's a Botman. All these standard draws have decent cards in that we're actually missing, which is kind of frustrating. I don't want to get rid of any cards for All-Star Essence because it just frustrates me when all my Essence is pretty good. So we'll add him to the giveaway pile again. Just a card that might be able to use. He's 20, might be good in the future. 6,000 Essence left. Still haven't gone into any of the League One. Bundesliga still looking strong. And then we have Premier League. So all the La Liga's gone now. So there's just 3 leagues here that we're going to be fine for. Standard again. Number 7 again. Straight into it. Nicholas Hoffler. I don't know if he even plays anymore. He's quite old. Used to play for Freiburg a decent amount. We're going to keep him. There's nothing good there. Robert Andrich was probably the best of a very, very bad bunch. Can we get something good here? 5 crafts left. Come on, Sorare. Give me something good. Standard again. If this is all standard, honestly, this might be the worst crafting video ever. Van der Voort from Leipzig. That doesn't feel like an awful one. Obviously, doesn't play because Galashki is still the starting keeper for Leipzig. But if Galashki gets an injury, could be a nice one for the future. I'm pretty sure Courtois is out this weekend, but I wonder who that puts in as the second keeper. Missed out on a Siniyoko. Not going to lie, I don't really know who that guy is, so I'm not too fussed. We'll keep Van der Voort. We'll decide what we're going to do with him. Maybe we'll chuck him in the giveaway one. Used to be an absolutely insane under 23 card. If you guys have played Sorare for a long time, you guys know that he used to be an absolute animal. Special tier 2. All cards are guaranteed to be at least a tier 2. That's what we like to see. We're going to use nationality here. Oh, wow. You can choose between clues and essence. That is a really, really good addition. That has been needed for a long... Egypt? Oh, if that comes up with Premier League. Oh, that's got to be Salah, right? Senegal, Bundesliga. First thing that came to my head was Mane. Oh, English Bundesliga. Oh, this is a painful one. These are all good leagues. I'm going to go into the Sorare Craft Helper and I'll be back in a moment. So we have chucked all of our options into the Craft Picker. So Austria Bundesliga, nothing of interest there. Spain Premier League, there's a couple of really nice players. You've got Raya, Cucurella, Sanchez, Rodrigo. You know, the downside being Pau Torres and Jimenez and Pino. Not the worst cards in the world. Denmark Premier League, we've got Dorgu and Damsgaard. Scotland Premier League, guaranteed Andy Robertson. Don't really want him. Poland Bundesliga, we've got Grabara and Kaminski. Don't want either of those cards. This is going to be, of course, Salah or Mamouche. This has to be the one I go to. I mean, a Mamouche has a floor price of £7. Probably has the lowest downside, and we've got the chance of getting a Salah. Senegal Bundesliga is obviously going to be Nicholas Jackson. English Bundesliga, so you've got Carney Chukwuemeka, Joe Bellingham, Kwanzaa, and then Harry Kane. And then French Bundesliga, we have a lot. Not Bundesliga, Premier League. There's a lot of options there. I don't know whether I should go for best 5. I think we risk it. We're probably going to get Mamouche. I'm pretty aware that's who we're going to get. I'm tempted to risk Harry Kane. I'd love to know what you guys would do down below in the comments. But we are going to go for Egypt. Oh, do I try and risk a Harry Kane? You know what? In this situation, sometimes in life, you just got to risk it. The downside, that's probably going to be Mamouche. So we may as well risk getting a Kwanzaa or a Joe Bellingham. I'd actually like both those cards. They're 2 cards I don't have in my collection. We want this to be Harry Kane. Fingers crossed. It is Jarrell Kwanzaa. Was the other one Salah? Was I a complete idiot? Oh, my. Oh, and it was William Saliba. Oh. I'm such an idiot. Why did I not just go for Salah? The upside of Kane compared to the upside of Salah. I mean, how much is Salah going for? Salah is 35 euros. It's not... I don't feel like I've missed out on too much there. I mean, obviously it's a Salah. It's pretty mega. But we'll take a Jarrell Kwanzaa. If Kane appeared there and we got a Salah or a Mamouche, I would have been so disappointed. We've got 3 crafts left. We're going to hopefully continue with the luck. Unfortunately, just a standard. Number 7, Denis Zakaria for Monaco. Doesn't know if he plays too much. I'm pretty sure he plays for Switzerland, so not a bad one. Looks like he's been injured. Once again, we will keep him and we'll give him back to you guys. Stay tuned at the end of the video to see what cards I'll be giving away. We've got 2 crafts left. We have League 1, Bundesliga and Premier League. Still can't believe I just didn't go for Salah, but there you go. Standard again, straight down the middle with number 8. A goalkeeper who's 32 years old from Rennes. Is he the starting goalkeeper? He, of course, is not. Number 7 would have been good. We're going to claim him. Nothing good there. And then we're going to finish off with one more. The final craft of the day. Can we get something good? It's going to be standard. We're going to end with number 7. And we get Ruben Aguilar, defender from Lens. Does he play? Is a Kim Min-jae in there? He does play, so not bad. Kim Min-jae would have been alright. Doesn't play too much for Bayern. You never know when he's actually going to start. But that is it for the crafts. So guys, that is it for the crafts. Probably my worst crafting session in a long, long time. Missing out on a Salah is really big. I should have just gone with my first instinct. But unfortunately, I just wanted to go for a Kane. If you have 2 Kanes in your gallery, you just are winning. So I had to go for that risk. If you want to win all 7 of these cards, you guys know how it goes by now. Head over to my X, repost that post, subscribe to me on YouTube, and hit a like on this video. And you will be in with a chance to win these cards next week. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching the video. It was a bit all over the place, thanks to the rewards being a bit delayed. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I am completely back now on YouTube, and we're going to be uploading more content. We're going to be going for 3 videos a week because I've got some fun ideas to bring you guys. And that will be starting next week when the international break is over. And we have full-on football with Premier League, then the Champions League, and then back to the Premier League again. I can't wait for football to be back. An international break has only just started. Thank you guys very much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like button, and I'll see you on Friday because we are bringing back Decisive Decisions, and it is an interesting episode, and you guys don't want to miss it, and you definitely want to get involved.